Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Fort Laramie High School to bring you high school volleyball where the Minster Wildcats take on the Fort Laramie Redskins. Tonight's game is sponsored by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gym, Precision Strip, Sweeterman Pharmacies, Bowers TV, Wilson Health. And again, welcome to tonight's action here at Fort Laramie High School. I'm Greg Burning, my partner Matt Everidge. Matt, we come in tonight's game. Two teams early in the season. Minster just has one game under the belt, and the Fort Laramie Redskins, the 2-1 record.
Yeah, Fort Laramie coming in, they already have two good quality wins this year. 3 games in the MAC. They played Coldwater, they won. Versailles, they won. St. Henry, that's their loss, a team we expect to see big things out of this year. On the flip side, Minster comes in 1-0. They won a 3-set match against Graham. And they hopefully you got the team rebuilding and another team that's just continuing to build. So we'll see how this works out tonight for us.
While we get set for our game to start here, let's go over our keys to the game.
Keys to the game today for the Minster Wildcats. They want to match the energy coming off the Fort Laramie side, and they want to be high up on the first ball efficiency. A lot of aces and not a lot of volleys tonight. And for the Fort Laramie Redskins, they want to play fast, get an early lead and contain it, and then they want to be consistent as they play throughout the matches.
Those keys of the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. As we get started here tonight, we got a definite contrast of colors, not contrast, similar colors, as both teams wearing the visiting black, if you will. So we will do our best to differentiate between the two as the night goes on.
Fort Laramie looks like they're going to be red and white on their backs, and Minster's all orange, so too close to the TV.
That's right. So starters for the Redskins, number 22, Marissa Meyering, 15, Alyssa Rassman, 13, Maya Maurer, 6, Kenzie Holscher, 2, Ava Schultes, and 5, Jada Dries. As the kill goes down there for number 5, Jada Dries. And on the other side, the visitors, Minster Wildcats, number 3, Emily Stubbs, number 16, Josie Winner, number 22, Ava Sharp, number 23, Dana Pranger, number 24, Caitlin Wolf, number 31, Bryn Olegas, and 32, Avery Wolf. As second points notched there for Fort Laramie, ace.
That'd be Jade Dries. She shot it out, so an error on Dries.
My mistake, evens the match up here at 1 apiece.
Back to serve number 4, Ivory Wolf.
Wolf.
I think we're going to have a lot of that.
I think so too. Wolf serve pushed back across by Fort Laramie, and now volleyed across by Minster. Hit from the 10-foot line. Nice job defensively by Minster, as they're going to get an opportunity here. Set at the net. Two bodies colliding there. Lucky to get that one over. Wheel route, Holscher. Nice dig in the back row by Ivy Wolf. And a little too much action in the net against Fort Laramie. Going to be a point for Minster.
Second unforced error. It's pretty simple. You add up the kills, the aces, and the errors, and there's all your points.
I will put Ivy Wolf back to serve for the Wildcats. Their second serve. That one dug out by Maurer. Push to the court. Front side, Holscher with the kill.
Score now 2-2. Going back to serves number 19, Jaden Putoff.
Good replay there for Fort Laramie. Good setup, and you get a result of that a lot of times if Kenzie Holscher has that kind of opportunity. Quick set up front by Minster, tipped across. Laramie looking to take advantage of it. Here's Schultes with the shot, dug out by Minster. Back row shot from Ivy Wolf for the kill.
It's the first kill for Minster in the game, taking an early lead. Back to serve now, number 3, the libero, Emily Stubbs.
Good serve across by Stubbs. picked up. 10-foot shot there, back row from number 33 for the Redskins. Nice dig by Fort Laramie and bumped across by Schultes. That one tried to free ball across from Minster, and then that by Sharp will even us up at 3 here in set number 1.
Kenzie Holscher back to serve.
Serve picked up by Stubbs. Minster gonna have to work to that one. Nice dig out by Ivy Wolf and the kill. Wolf off to a nice start here. I believe that's 2 kills for her early on.
I believe that one was by number 22, Ava Sharp.
So that will send number 32, Avery Wolf, back to the service line for Minster with a 4-3 advantage. Cross-court set, Schultes gets off the blocker, out of bounds, point Fort Laramie. That's what Coach Rogers was talking about, his speed and his pace, right? He wants to get quick points and not mess around with long volleys. But like he said, when we talked to him a little bit before the game, doing that consistently is a struggle.
The sheer volume of speed that they hit these balls with, though. Definitely glad I'm a male. I would not want to play this sport.
That one pushed deep by Sharp, and out of bounds, point will go to Fort Laramie.
Score now 5-4. If you're just joining us, Fort Laramie is on the left side of the court. Minster on right, trimmed in, they're black, trimmed in white.
Good serve across there from Fort Laramie. Dug out in the back row by M. Wally. Good set, dug out by Minster, back on the Laramie side. Gonna get another chance here. Quick back set. And that's hit across by number 5, Jada Dries for the kill.
Stubbs trying to dig it out. Couldn't quite get underneath it. Back to serve now is going to be number 12, I believe, 13. Maya Maurer.
Stubbs with the miss hit. That'll go down as possibly an ace. Good effort there by Minster.
Second ace of the game for Fort Laramie.
You see here on the replay the good effort by Minster, not giving up on that one. Ran out of real estate as Maurer will go back to serve again. Gets a little sideways on that one, goes out of bounds.
Unforced error, number 3 for Fort Laramie.
That will send number 22, Ava Sharp, back to serve for the Wildcats. Dug up by Schultes, backed over to Meyering, and she doesn't get enough of that one, goes into the net. The Wildcats trailing now just by 1.
Now, since that wasn't returned, do we consider that an ace?
No, not typically, because it was received, just hit into the net. Service point is what you would call that. That one tipped across nicely
touch
from the Wildcats, number 31, Bryn Oligis, with a nice little touch across, and we're even at 7. A nice little run there put together by Minster. They were trailing 7-4.
Imagine if they, well, service error, gives the ball right back to Fort Laramie. I figured they'd be taking a timeout if it was to take the lead there.
So that'll bring number 2, Ava Schultes, back to the service line for Fort Laramie. The 1-point edge. Going to see a lot of that early on in the season. Pretty typical. As that one goes deep, and we're even back at 8. On our first National Bank scoreboard here in set number 1 from Fort Laramie. Lady Hemmelgarden back to serve for the Wildcats. Nice serve. And a great effort there by Schultes to keep it alive. Dries, a little too much of that one, goes deep and out of bounds.
Score now 8-9, Minster in the lead.
You see Hemmelgarden's serve started that the last time. See if she's got another one in her. Sends that one a little deeper. Good set at the net, but too much into the net. Good hit there by Jada Dries. Will not count.
6th unforced error on Fort Laramie. Score now 10-8.
Hemmelgarden with another good serve. Dug out by Fort Laramie. Meyering blocked at the net by 23 and 24 for the Wildcats. Dana Pranger and Caitlin Wolf, as you get a great shot here on the replay.
It's the second block both of those have paired up for.
It's a tough play. Ball's coming, like you mentioned before, a lot of velocity, and to keep it into play like that, very well done. Lainey Hemmelgard leading her team along the way. She keeps serving for the Wildcats. That one bumped across, again dug up by Minster. Quick hit back to the Laramie side. Wheel route, Jada Drees gets the kill.
Drees with her second kill on the night.
Big point there for Fort Laramie to end the momentum run as Minster came out of nowhere, trailing 7-4. Some great serving there from Lainey Hemmelgard, and I believe she got 4 straight for him.
Wally really needs to get a run for Fort Laramie here. Get them back in the game.
Nice deep serve, back set. Blocked at the net by Fort Laramie. Blocked again, but that one clears, and the point will drop.
Kill for number 16, Josie Winter. Back to serves number 24, Caitlin Wolf. And
she got all that one.
That's my kind of volleyball.
Deep and out of play. Couple substitutions. Got one in there for Laramie. Coming in to serve is number 32 for the Redskins, Taylor Ratterman. Good serve. Dug out there by Stubbs. Possibility to save it here by Minster. Nice job, but it goes out of bounds. Service point there for Ratterman. She did a nice job serving last year for the Redskins. Steps in here tonight with the same result. Laramie now trailing by 1. Another good serve. That one dug out by Minster. It blocked at the net, but down for the kill is number 23, Dana Pranger.
Yeah, Pranger with a nice shot back. That was a beautiful serve, though, by Ratterman, getting it really low on the floor. Back to serve, number Ivy Wolf back to serve now.
Deep serve picked up by Schultes. Wheel route to Holscher. Gets it off the blocker and out of bounds. Kill for Laramie.
Blocked right off her hands, back out. Laramie managing to pull back within 1.
13-12 on our first National Bank scoreboard here in set number 1 from Fort Laramie High School.
Both teams had enjoyed a 4-point lead at separate times in this match.
And that was a fantastic set. I missed who set that up. Ava Sharp got the kill. Here it is on the replay. You'll see great elevation by Sharp and a great setup for Minster. You get the ball in that kind of placement, it's a lot easier to kill. She got up in the air, elevated over everybody else, and took care of business. Minster now with a 2-point edge.
Going for an ace.
Good position there for Holscher. Can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. And Minster extends to a 3-point advantage. And there's that timeout you talked about. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Wapak, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to Fort Laramie. Get a good shot there of Emily Stubbs getting ready to serve for Minster. And we talked about it a little bit in the break, Matt. Minster came out a little sluggish. They went on a nice run and now have a 3-point edge.
Yeah, it started out Laramie up by 4, and then before you know it, Minster had recovered those 4 points and added 4 of their own. Leading by 3 now, 15-12.
Quick setup to Holscher. That's how you come out of a timeout. Get it to your big hitter, and she took care of it from there.
It is amazing how you can shift an entire game or a set with one timeout.
Volleyball, definitely a big game of emotions and big runs, and Holscher will go back to serve. That one dug out in the back row by Wolf. Bumped across by Sharp. A miss hit there off the volley from Rodderman, goes out of bounds. The point will go to the Wildcats.
These two teams represent two different conferences, but they are no strangers to one another throughout the playoffs. Every year they rather meet or during interleague play.
Back row dig, shot up to Schultes, and she hammers it down for another kill, and Larmy again back to within 2 at 16-14.
Schultes with her third kill in the game.
That'll bring number 13 for the Redskins, Maya Maurer, back to serve. Dug up by Stubbs in the back row, quick set over to Bryn Oldigus, can't handle it. Now we'll go in the net and bring Fort Larmy to within 1.
Minster really needing to protect this point.
Points become pretty big here, right up to 20. They start to get a little tougher to get, a little harder to catch up.
The goal is to be up by 2 at 20 if you can.
Now we'll get a quick switch out of the ball there. Seemed like there was something on it. A little precipitation maybe. Ball back in play here now. Maurer with good serve, dug out by Stubbs. The set across to Sharp, miss hit, but hit just enough of it, and she'll get credited for a kill. Won't be the hardest ball you'll see her hit tonight, but it might be the most effective.
I don't think the libero was quite ready for it to come in that slow.
Yep. Big swing doesn't always mean a big hit. Doesn't have to be always either, though. As kill recorded there by Sharp, she'll go back to serve. Dug out there by Schultes. This one hit across by number 10 for the Redskins and record a kill.
Great attempt at Stubbs digging that out.
That'll send Schultes back to the service line for Fort Larmy, and that one will drop into the net.
Another unforced error, keeping Minster up by 2. Seems like Larmy does take control, and they just can't score that offensive point.
This is where Minster started their run as Lane Himmelgarten comes back in to serve. She was the one that got them going before. That one pretty deep, though, and out of bounds. Talked about the momentum before. It's definitely a big deal, and you get one of your servers that had a lot of it early on out after one serve. Gives Larmy a great chance here to get right back into it, trailing now by just 1.
5th service error for Minster.
Imwally serve, dug out by Sharp. Blocked at the net, dug back out by Minster. Chance to free ball it across. Larmy gonna have a good chance here. Cross court set to Myring. Down the line, dug out nicely in the back row by Sharp. Minster back on the attack. Killed by number 16, Josie Winter. And a good volley and a recovery there from Minster.
Minster with their 7th kill of the match. Slowly creeping to the 20. Up 19-17. Neither team for the last 4 or 5 serves have been able to score on their offensive serve.
Yeah, too many service errors. That one knocked into the net from Fort Larmy.
There we say it, and we send them the jinx.
Yeah, that's right. Now we'll send Wolf back to the service line with a 3-point lead for Minster. Trying to take this first set, and there it is, another service error. You said it before, it's like as soon as one of the teams gets up by about 3, they seem to make a silly mistake and let the other team crawl back in. So here we are at 2018 with Rodderman going to the service line for Fort Larmy.
Rodderman had a nice set of serves on her last serve.
Good dig there by Minster. That one way wide off of Sharp will bring Fort Larmy back to within 1 at 2019.
It almost looked like it was touched at the net. Season's early.
Rodderman again, dug out nicely by Sharp, pushed across by Wolf. Larmy, here's Meyer with the tip, and she'll get it to drop. And we'll have one of the few ties we've had in this first set. It's been really 1-2 points most of the time, and we are even at 20 with Rodderman still serving for Fort Larmy.
Both teams looking well, evenly matched.
Dug out by Stubbs in the back row, back set. Over to Winter, blocked out of bounds or close to out of bounds. It was tipped off of I believe off of winner, so point will go to Fort Laramie. That's
now.
a tough one. You're right on the line.
This is a 4-point swing in the match.
Good deep serve there by Rotterman again. Wolf with the setup down the line with the kill. Nice placement there by Avery Wolf, and we are tied again at this time at 21.
Rotterman did what she did before, though. She scored 4 points on serves, brought them right back. Back to serve now, number 4, Ivory Wolf.
Wolf's short serve, picked up by Scholtes, pushed over to Meyering. Meyering got just enough inside the blocker there to get the point. Laramie will again go back up by 1.
10 kills for Laramie quickly in this first set.
She got just enough of that one to get inside the blockers. And we'll send number 19, Jaden Putoff, back to serve for Laramie. Tipped across by Minster. Rodham with the bump set to Scholtes. She'll free ball it across, and it goes out of bounds.
Ties us up again at 22.
You'll see there on the replay, there was some room on the left-hand side of the court there, but just too wide. That'll send Emily Stubbs back to serve for Minster. Both teams with a good opportunity to take the first set. Good bump pass up to the front. Scholtes with the shot. Picked up by Sharp for the Wildcats. And a deep shot there from Wolf will give the point to Fort Laramie.
Laramie now with an opportunity to get a little bit of a run. Coming up to serve is going to be Kenzie Holscher, number 6. And timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Back to action here at Fort Laramie. Laramie with a 23-22 edge here in set number 1 and serving. Picking the ball out Laramie side, going to set it up to Scholtes. Shot down the line for the kill with some extra juice behind that one. Laramie now at the 1 point away from taking the first set.
See if she can't finish it out here. Holscher doing well, just a junior. See if she can't win this opening set for Laramie.
Holscher serve, kind of like the whole match, in the net. We've had quite a few service errors both ways. Is that what you expect here early on in the season? But, you know, at the end of the game, you're hoping you don't get that. But regardless, going to give Minster another chance here as Avery Wolf serves it across for the Wildcats. Quick action at the net. Here's Scholtes down the line, and that will finish set number 1. Laramie takes it 25-23. We'll take a couple commercial breaks, come back here with set number 2. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza. Come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to Fort Laramie as we get set for the second set. I'll let everybody know that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. These replays will be on Wednesday, August 21st at 6 p.m. and Saturday, August 24th at 4 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand or on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.com. So back to live action. Laramie wins the first set 25-23. Imwally serving for the Redskins to start the second set. And that's blocked back on the Minster side. Good shot there by Winter. Josie Winter with the kill and a kickstart for the Minster Wildcats to start the second set.
Minster now on the left side of the court. Right side is Fort Laramie. I guess it'd be easier just to name them by the liberos, you know.
Right? Laramie with the dig. That one tapped across by by Holscher. And Sharp trying to get it from the 10-foot line, goes into the net.
First error for Minster in this opening set.
That will send Rotterman back to serve for the Redskins. Dug out by Sharp, pushed across the other side, and down the line, shot there by number 32, Avery Wolf.
Kill for Fort Laramie. Came right off the arms of the blockers.
See a good replay there. Wolf with a nice shot right down the line. That will send Ivy Wolf to the service line with a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Back set to Holscher. She gets that one to roll along the tape and go down for the kill.
That was a nice shot right down the tape. And women's volleyball, it's just gotten so big. I mean, now it's going to be an Olympic sport for the beach volleyball. So, I mean, just continues to grow.
Here's Ivy Wolf for Minster, blocked at the net by number 2, Schultes, and number 6, Holscher. A nice read there from Fort Laramie as they regain the lead at 3-2. Here's Myring again with the serve. Got that one nice and deep. Minster able to play it and free ball it across. Quick set up front for Fort Laramie. Coach Rogers likes to go fast. And another nice block there by Schultes and Holscher. Free ball across. There'll be another chance for Laramie. Wheel route, Holscher. And Emily Stubbs wanted nothing to do with that, and I don't blame her. I would have gotten out of the way myself.
Laramie up 4-2 now in set 2. Going for her third straight points, number 22, Marissa Myring.
Good serve, dug out there by Wolf. Punch to the front to Avery Wolf. And tipped across for the kill, number 13, Maya Maurer. For Fort Laramie, they get off to a much better start here as they lead 5-2 in the second set.
Just hit it to where nobody was at. Nice touch shot. Imagine if Laramie scores here, Minster's going to need that timeout.
And this was about the time of the match that Minster kind of got off to a sluggish start in the first set. End up losing 25-23, but we're right in it the whole way. It was tied at 20 all. I believe it was tied at 21. And Laramie just came up with some big points down the stretch to finish off the first set. Here's Minster back on the attack. Here's Wolf as that one sails deep. We're going to call it a tip at the net, which I kind of thought happened as well. So Minster will get the kill and cut the lead to 2. Stubbs back to serve for the Wildcats, catches the tape. And a nice setup there to Holscher for Fort Laramie with the kill. Some delayed reaction there. It seemed like nobody was sure what the point was. Laramie did a nice job digging that one out off a good serve. That will send Holscher back to serve. Quick set up to Bryn Oldegus, dug out by Fort Laramie. And back on the Minster side, going over to Ava Sharp, blocked at the net, out of bounds though, off of Maurer, so point will go to the Wildcats. And now they just trail 6-4.
Back to serves number 32, Avery Wolf.
Picked up by Myring in the back row, set over to Schultes, down the line. Avery Wolf getting a piece of it, but not enough. Point kill for the Redskins.
Just a vicious hit by Quinn Schultes. I'm sorry, that'd be Marissa Myring with that hit.
Maurer back to serve for Fort Laramie with a 3-point lead here in set number 2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Miss hit there by Stubbs will go down as an ace. And Laramie with their biggest lead here of the second set at 4.
Slowly stretching it out.
Some big points coming up here for the Wildcats to hang in here in the second set. Maurer, good serve, dug out nicely by Wolf. Back set to her, 10-foot line shot, good hit. Got a piece of it, was in Wally and able to free ball it across. Minster gonna have a good chance here. Bumped up to the front row. Oldegus on the wheel route, knocks it between the blockers, and Bryn Oldegus with the kill and a big point for Minster.
Her second kill.
Drops it right in between the blockers. Ava Sharp to serve now for the Wildcats. Nice serve, picked up on the Redskins side. Schultes with another good shot. Minster doing a nice job defensively, able to dig it out. And Wally pops it up for Myring, and a shot from the 10-foot line will go. Marissa Myring with the kill.
3 kills for Myring so far tonight. Having a good couple sets.
Pushing the Redskin advantage back to 4. Ava Schultes back to serve again. Sharp with the dig, back set. Oldegus has to punch it across, goes out of bounds.
Unforced hit error. Leaves the score 10-5.
Schultes again with the serve. Dropping to the splits is Sharp to dig that one out. It was impressive. Point though falls on the Minster side, and that is going to lead to a timeout. Laramie with 11-5 lead. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Welcome back to Fort Laramie. We're here in the second set. The Redskins with 11-5 lead. I'd like to thank our sponsors. This presentation of high school athletics brought to you by Grand Lake Health on NKTelco Sports. Sponsors for tonight's game: Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Hometown Opportunity, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, American Trim, Frost Roofing, Ply Gem, Fowler's TV, and Grand Lake Health. Thanks again to all those great sponsors. Back to live action. Here is Bryn Oldegus with a nice shot and a big point for Minster to bring the lead back to 5.
Oldegus with her third kill on the evening so far.
That's going to bring Lainey Hemmelgarden back to the service line for the Wildcats, in need of some service points as they trail 1-0 here, going halfway through set number 2. We dig out. Here is Rassman with the shot, picked up by Minster. Back at the net is Winter, blocked at the net. Minster unable to come up with it, and the point will go to the Redskins.
Jada Dries with the block.
Trouble time here for Minster. They trail by 6. They went on a big run the last set. Could definitely do it again. They're just going to have to start doing it here pretty soon, as Laramie definitely got the pace on their side and have started coming to a groove. Here's Winter with a nice shot, picked up nicely by Wally. And at the net will drop on the Laramie side, point for Minster. Looked like Laramie was going to be able to pull that one together off the Wally save. Just not quite able to handle with it. Minster with the point. Back on the Laramie side. Quick set to Holscher, blocked by Minster. Here's Josie Winter into the net. That'll extend the Redskin lead back to 6.
The play before, that was the first error that Fort Laramie had this set. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
12-7.
definite improvement. They had quite a few in the first. Both teams did, for that matter. It's definitely gotten a lot better, as you said. A good block attempt there off of the, I believe that was Avery Wolf with the kill. And Minster will get back here. We see it on the replay. That is Avery Wolf on the far side, number 32. Gets the kill and the block out of bounds.
I mean, you look up and down Fort Laramie's roster. You got 4 seniors, 4 sophomores. This is a junior-led team. So you got a whole nother year of experience. It's going to be on this team. Things are looking pretty good at Fort Laramie right now.
They played a lot of youngsters last year, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, and you're seeing that benefit right now as they've got a 13-9 lead, but Minster clawing back into this. Ivy Wolf with the short serve. Back set over to Myring. Strong hit, but a great block by Avery Wolf and number 23, Dana Pranger, team up. Back-to-back points, and just like that, Minster trails just by 3.
Game of runs. Same thing happened in set 1.
Wolf again back to serve. See if she can get another one in there for Minster. She does. Dug out by Schultes. Pushed over on the wheel route from Holscher. Minster had a player in the net. It would not have mattered as she put the hammer down on that one.
It's kill number 7 for Holscher tonight.
Marissa Myring back to serve for Fort Laramie. Dug out by Wolf. The Redskins with a 4-point edge trying to extend. Blocked back to the Minster side. Avery Wolf will push it across. Quick set, wheel route, forget about it. Holscher with another kill.
Second verse, same as the first, I guess, on that opportunity.
No doubt. It's definitely working, and they're going to make Minster stop it as they get back to a 5-point advantage. Myring again with the serve for Fort Laramie.
Yeah, Coach Rogers was pacing in 2 straight points. He's calmed a little bit down.
For the moment, cross court to Sharp. Mistimed there a little bit by Minster. Bumps it across. Popped up there to Schultes. She'll knock it down. Going to get, I think, Laramie in the net. And the follow through there, Schultes went into the net, so that point will go to Minster. Official keeping a good eye on the net play, especially going under, which happened there. So good call underneath by the floor judge. 15-11 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of Fort Laramie. Quick throw across there by Maurer, picked up by Minster, tipped back. Myring with a great dig save there. Going to have some play at the net here. That one's blocked. Wally somehow tracks it down, and Laramie, if not for having some players under the net, would have come up with that one. Great effort.
That was amazing. Just
as the official kind of laughed about that one as half the team was sprawled under the net there. A great effort. Minster trails now by 3 at 15-12.
And this young in the season, you're seeing plays like that and effort like that put out.
Pretty normal when these two get together, though. I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty expected, like you said.
Protect your border.
It's right.
You know, like we was talking with Fort Laramie, you know, they was 14-13 last year. They lost to the eventual state runner-up, New Bremen. So, I mean, you can just see the improvement that's happened here these last couple years.
There's a lot of good volleyball in this area, that's for sure. Emily Stubbs back to serve for Minster. Dug out by Wally. Popped up to Schultes. That's deep and out. I believe we're going to get a tip called on that one, though, by the floor judge. So that point will go to, I believe that was Schultes with the kill. You get a good replay of it here.
I think he missed that one.
It looked pretty high, but regardless, the point goes to Fort Laramie. They have a 4-point lead here. Schultes with the serve. Stubbs pops it up over to Wolf. And Brent Oldigus can't quite handle that one. That point will fall for Fort Laramie as they stretch the lead back to 5.
I mean, I hate to be the one to bring on bad luck, but we've yet to hear a lift being called. And that's really odd for this being this early in the season.
You're very right. Sharp shot into the net, and the points coming in bunches now for Fort Laramie. 18-12 will lead us to a timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
A small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Fort Laramie. We're here in set number 2. The Fort Laramie Redskins with an 18-12 lead. And they won the first set 25-23. So Laramie looking to put a stamp on these first 2 sets.
I mean, if there's any good news for Minster right now, Kenzie Holscher's in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not up front. She's got 8 kills. Just amazing front play.
Little stoppage there in play. Now we're ready to go. As Matt mentioned, Holscher back to serve. Dug out by Minster. Here is Sharp. Good elevation and good finish. A much needed point for Minster as they get back to within 5 at 18-13.
Carrie Garman's timeout well used there. Quickly changing momentum.
That will send Avery Wolf back to the service line. Trying to continue the run for Minster. That one right back on the line. Excuse me. Schultes with the nice soft play there. Saw the blockers. Don't always have to come with the power in volleyball, and she made a nice judgment call there.
I thought you'd heard of me. Mr. Tap Shot.
That's right.
Back to serves number 13, Maya Maurer.
Picked up by Minster over the Laramie side now, popped up and punched across. I believe that's...
Looked like number 13. I'm not for sure if that was Maurer or not. No, they gave it to number 10. Which I do not have a player listed.
I think that's Grace Rose, but I'm not 100% sure as we have her as 11. So I apologize if that's not her. Back to action here as Laramie now has a 20-13 lead. That ball popped up over to Myron, catches just a bit of the tape, goes across. Minster now trying to free ball it across. Quick hit there, dug out nicely by Stubbs and knocked across by Wolf. Popped up to Schultes with the shot off the block. Point will go to Laramie as they now have an 8-point advantage.
Schultes with her 7th kill over 2 games.
Just 4 points short of taking set number 2. Maurer back again to serve for Fort Laramie.
Laramie with just a good rotation. If Holscher's out, Schultes is on. And if Schultes is out, Holscher's on.
Nice dig there by Maurer. Tipped up by Minster, can't quite get it across.
Sharp hitting the net. Takes it 22-13. Laramie with a commanding lead.
Maurer again to serve for Fort Laramie. Now with a 9-point lead here on our first National Bank scoreboard at 22-13. Dug out there by Ivy Wolf. Cross court to Sharp, block. She punches it across. Back on the Laramie side. Back set and pushed into the net. point will go to Minster.
It almost looked like it hit the tape and the tape only and came right back. So are you allowed a fourth hit on that?
They'll usually call it a block. If you're up to the net and it hits the top of the tape, it's kind of a judgment call by the official.
See, I don't think I've ever seen that in all the announcing I've done. Oh.
That was going to probably have a player in the net as the official. Trying to make that justification there. It goes back over the Minster side, but they will get the point because the ball didn't clear. So it was fourth hit, leading to a 22-15 lead by Fort Laramie. Nice shot down the line by Ava Schultes. She hammers that one off the scoreboard. You won't see that too many times.
That was definitely a deep hit, and it gives her 8 kills now on the game. Going back to serve is going to be number 1, Riley Heitkamp, just a sophomore.
That one popped up by Wolf, over to Winner. Free ball to cross. Little miscommunication there by Laramie. Haven't had too many of those here in the second set. But there was one there.
See, this is what we kind of like about the Fort Laramie play. You have 3 of your sophomores of the 4 on the floor right now. You got a nice lead. It's like any chance they get them time, they get them time in there.
This one popped up on the far side to Laramie, pushed across. Here is Winner for Minster. Tipped at the net and will stay on the Minster side. That'll put us to set point for Fort Laramie as they are up 24-16.
1 point away from the second set.
Macy Imwall looking to serve this one out for the Redskins. Good shot, dug up there by Avery Wolf. Passed up to Winner, nice shot and the kill. Josie Winner keeping the Wildcats alive at 24-17.
Winner with her team tying 3 kills. There's a lot more players that have kills going down the Minster side than the Fort Laramie side. I mean, they got it very well spread out.
That serve across from Caitlin Wolf, picked up by Laramie. And the shot down is Kenzie Holscher. That will finish out set number 2. Laramie takes it 25-17. We'll take a quick break and be back with set number 3. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back to Fort Laramie as we get set for the third set. The Fort Laramie Redskins taking the first 2, 25-23 and 25-17. Matt, the first one was very competitive. Minster really had a good chance of taking that one. Second set was all Laramie.
Yeah, Laramie just opened up quickly, and that was one of their keys, was to start fast. And they did, and they just did not look back.
Yeah, they kept that tempo, and I think it really started to get in Minster's mind and really affect their gameplay, because Laramie was just full speed ahead, fast. And Coach mentioned that he wants to play with some pace so that somebody else has a hard time with it, and they definitely accomplished that in the second set.
That wheel route was all over it with Holscher.
He also mentioned that it's hard to keep doing that, so it'll be interesting here to see how the third set goes and see if the Minster Wildcats can get a little bit more consistent in their play here in the third, as they started out good in the first and just had a rough one there in the second. as that one is knocked out of bounds by Avery Wolf.
So starting out with an error, that's not the way they want to start this third set. Going back to serve is going to be number 5, Jada Dries.
Dug out by Ivy Wolf, popped up to Sharp and dug out by Ford Larmy. Pushed back there, a little off balance is Myring. Nice save by Stubbs. Another set to Sharp. And they're going to call a tip at the net, so Sharp will get a point for that one to even it up here at 1 apiece in set number 3.
Ball came off the side of Kenzie Holscher's arm. Nice attempt at the block.
They'll send number 22, Ava Sharp, back to the service line for the Wildcats. Popped up to Holscher. She'll knock it across the 2 blockers. There's a big smile on her face because she didn't have to do much on that other than get it across. I don't think she had a whole lot of position, people in her way just to tip it, but it worked. That's the main thing.
Larmy yet to get the lead up here in set 3.
Nice dig there by Sharp. Wolf with the deep shot will go out of bounds. And again, you can almost feel that pace already. Like Larmy's just pushing it on you. They get to the ball, they grab it, they serve, they take a couple shots, and they're trying to score as quick as possible so they can go right back at it again and continue that lead. Nice dig by Stubbs. Pushed across and out of bounds.
Kill went to the ground for Pringer.
So good recovery there and kill for Minster.
It's her second kill.
Emily Stubbs back to serve for the Wildcats. Ball pushed back over to Schultes, and she'll knock it across court for the kill.
Schultes with her 9th kill.
See a good replay here. Nice pop-up set there from Maurer. And Schultes records the kill. Here is Kenzie Holscher with the serve. Dug out by Minster. Nice back set to Wolf. Can't clear the net. Point to the Redskins.
There's too many unforced errors for Minster at this point, and that's the 3 points that's
For
making
sure.
it up.
Well, I think that's really what it was last game, and Larmy really expanded upon it. It was this very similar score. Good serve receive, able to get it across there, Minster. Here's Rassman at the net, good block by Ivy Wolf. Gonna pop it back up to Wolf, and she'll shoot it down the line for a kill. Much needed momentum point there for Minster.
And Wolf with her 4th kill.
As you see the nice shot down the sideline by Ivy Wolf. That will send Avery Wolf to the service line, trailing 5-3.
Avery's still looking for her first ace.
A misplay there by Larmy. Shot across by Schultes. Minster with a chance. Here's Wolf again off the block. Nice save by Wally. And Larmy able to get it back across. Wheel route punched over by Brent Oliga. Saved by Marissa Myron for the Redskins. And Larmy going to have a chance here after 2 great saves. Schultes with the dump. Nice dig by Fort Larmy. And finally free balled over by us and out of bounds off of Minster.
Blocked by Alytha Rassman.
By far the longest point we've had tonight.
That was a serious volley between the two with 2 great digs on each side.
And we'll send Maurer back to the service line for the Redskins with a 6-3 advantage and a 2-0 advantage as we're early here in set number 3.
Ace.
And that is what Coach Cammie Garman has talked about in her pregame, getting good first ball receive. Minster unable to do it there, and it results in a unforced error and point for Fort Larmy as they lead 7-3. Little help from the tape there by Maurer, picked up by Minster. Ivy Wolf off the double block for the kill.
Wolf keeping the team in it. Doing a good job on the outside. Score 7-4, Minster right where they want to be.
Wolf back to serve for the Wildcats. Picked up by Schultes. Back set to Schultes, has to hustle and goes well under the net. And that point will go to Minster. Pretty tough play there as the ball's tipped back to her side and way short up to the net, which really forced her. She had no shot at getting that across and not going under the net as she did.
So I was impressed she didn't touch the net. So
she did a little limbo, keep herself out of the way. She gets a much better shot there, dumps it across, and records the kill. So Ava Schultes with another kill as Loramie pushes their lead back to 3 at 8-5.
Schultes up to 9 kills.
Serve across by Schultes, and that will drop before anybody gets a hand on it.
First ace of the game. First ace for her.
They just died. Schultes again with the serve. That one picked up by Ivy Wolf. Set over to Ava Sharp, and Sharp will record the kill for the Wildcats.
Ball came right off Jada Breeze's arms, up for the block. Sends it back to number 25, Lainey Himmelgarn.
Deep serve, barely picked up by Imwally, and she'll have to try to hit that one across and goes out of bounds. So Minster with their biggest run here so far is set number 3, able to get within 2 at 9-7. Himmelgarn with another good serve, picked up by Minster, tipped across by Jada Jerice. that ball just fooled everybody, shot. Right? Just kind of died there. Nobody wanted to go get it. And Loramie will gladly take the point.
You are just joining us, Fort Loramie libero in red, the Minster libero in white.
Everybody else in black.
Yep, everybody else in black. Could you imagine playing a football game like this?
No.
I mean, thank God for the refs there to keep everybody on their side.
Right. That one popped up. Here is Sharp with a nice shot. Ava Sharp with the kill. And again, Minster back to within 2, trailing 10-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. You're going to see the great replay there. Again, you've seen that a few times by Minster. Good elevated set and a great hit from Ava Sharp.
Sharp with 6 kills so far in this game. You know, I mean, if he was actually going to go over the line, you think he'd just pop over there and act like he was one of them. Oh.
Holscher, that one didn't clear the net. So 4 hits called. And a timeout called as well. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Set number 3 here from Fort Loramie. The Redskins with a 10-9 lead, but Minster getting back into this one. They've had a couple nice points here as of late, trying to add to it here on their side. Popped up by Stubbs. Here is Ava Sharp. Too much on that one as it goes deep and out of bounds.
Score now 11-9. Going back to serve is going to be number 5, Jada Dries.
That one dug out by Avery Wolf. Back set is going to be a lift.
First time all night.
That's my kind of volleyball.
I agree.
Keep the game moving, let it play. 12-9 in favor of Fort Loramie. Dries again to serve. Avery Wolf's shot blocked by Maurer and Kenzie Holscher. As Loramie now back to a 4-point edge.
I think this marks the biggest lead they had is 4, wasn't it, in this set?
And they were up 9-5 earlier. You're exactly right. As that one sails deep from Dries.
Coming in now is going to be number 32, Taylor Ratterman. Dries going out. You know, I mean, we talk about it a lot when we're off air or when we're just hanging around, but we are so blessed with Shelby County League, the MAC, the WBL. We have so many good sports around us that it's amazing that more people don't get out here to watch these girls play, the guys play.
Very true.
Very spoiled.
Very spoiled. There's a good play by Marissa Meyering. A lot of hard hitting going on tonight. Not there. She just taps it across with a point.
Meyering up to 4 kills.
Loramie's lead back to 4 at 14-10. Meyering now back to serve for the Redskins. Taking a moment here, has been some moisture on the floor throughout the game. Coach Garman cleans it up for her Wildcats, and we're back to action. Meyering serve picked up, tipped across by Minster. Here is Holscher on the wheel route, able to catch the back line and record the kill.
She definitely has that wheel route down. Most of her kills came off the wheel route with Schultes just straight up hits. 15-10, same score we had in the last game as well.
Meyering just overhits that one and goes out of bounds, so unforced serving error gives the point to Minster.
Same thing that happened in the last game as well, just gave up that extra point.
Stubbs with the serve. Picked up by the Redskins. Schultes dumps it across and gets the point. So another good observation there by the Loramie hitters. Watching the blockers and just using a little finesse to score the point.
Puts her in double digits on kills for the night. She and Holscher both sitting at 10.
Kenzie Holscher back to serve for the Redskins. The 16-11 lead. Nice block there, picked up by Maurer on the overplay, and Maurer again able to knock that one down for the kill. And again, this is very similar to the last game. This is the part of the game that kind of got away from Minster. Loramie started to get some points in a row and push that speed a little bit. Kind of rush you into your game a little bit. And it leaves openings like that. Schultes just with the easy drop. And that will lead to a Minster timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Welcome back to NKTelco Sports, brought to you by Grand Lake Health. Of this high school athletic presentation on NKTelco Sports, brought to you by tonight's sponsors: Minster Bank, Sweetman Pharmacy, Hometown Opportunity, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, American Trim, Frost Roofing, Ply Gem, Fowler's TV, and Grand Lake Health. Our Keys of the Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza, and our replay sponsor, Winners Meats. Our player of the game, what we'll name at the conclusion of this game, is sponsored by NKTelco.
Back to serves, number 6, Kenzie Holscher.
18-11 in favor of for Loramie, dug out there by Stubbs. Loramie with a 2-0 lead as Ava Sharp able to knock one home there for Minster. And Minster in badly need of a few more of those as they trail here still by 6 in the third set.
Let's see if they can't get a run coming off this timeout.
Avery Wolf back to serve, dug out by Wally. Pushed far side, Schultes. Good elevation, dug out nicely by Stubbs. Popped up to Ivy Wolf. Backside good save by Macy Imwally. She's had a lot of them tonight. And speaking of a lot, there's another kill for Ava Schultes. She knocks that one in the back row.
Takes her up to 12, leading the team right now. Just a sophomore.
That will send Maya Maurer back to serve for Fort Laramie. Trying to close this one out. Stubbs pushed over to Wolf on the Minster side. And a nice effort there, but it won't be enough as Ivy Wolf will record the kill for the Minster Wildcats.
Ella Ratterman just diving, throwing an arm out, trying to pick it up.
Good effort there to try to catch up to it. Ivy Wolf back to serve for the Wildcats. Wally popped up to Schultes and dug out again by Stubbs. Back set to Wolf, tipped across. Here's Laramie. Wally pushed across by Rose. And gonna have a lift there called against Fort Laramie. I think just our second one of the night.
So impressive for as early as this season is. You normally hear that all the time throughout the middle of the season. Just well-disciplined teams on both sides.
Schultes tips it across, and again, able to get the fall.
Just a nice touch.
Showing the whole array of kills here tonight. She's hit it hard, hit it soft. Got that one a little more hiked on it. And now she goes back to serve. And blocked at the net. Nicely done by Rassman. Laramie, though, can't come up with it, and Minster able to knock it down for the kill.
Score now 20-15. Looking eerily similar to what the last game was like. See if Laramie can't hold off the push here.
Lainey Hemmelgarden back to serve. Minster trailing by 5 at 20-15. Couple miss hits there by the Redskins. That one will drop for a Minster point.
That got John Rogers real close to the court now. I imagine another point and the timeout will be coming.
That one dug up in the back row by number 19 for Fort Laramie. Jaden Putoff. And this is popped over to Rose. And now back on the Minster side. Deep shot as that one goes out of bounds. Point goes to Fort Laramie as Kenzie Holscher will check back in.
Laramie extends it back up to 5.
21-16 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Here is Imwally for Fort Laramie. Dug out on the Minster side, popped up back to Ivy Wolf. Laramie side, Maurer over to Putoff. Too much on that one as it goes out of bounds. Minster trying to rally for a late run, trailing here by 4. Caitlin Wolf with the serve across, dug out on the Laramie side, pushed up to Putoff, pushes it deep. Nice job to track it down as Ivy Wolf. And we're gonna have a lift called there against Minster.
It's like you almost forgot that you could call those, and now all of a sudden, third set, here you go, guys. But I think a lot of that comes with fatigue, you know. I mean,
for sure.
Early in the season, they're just getting into it. And this has been highly competitive.
Rodderman with the serve. Minster, Avery Wolf can't get that one across. And there's some more of that fatigue you were talking about as that one just hit into the net.
Not getting as high as she was earlier in the game.
Rodderman looking to serve this one out, pops it up. Knocked deep to Imwally. Holscher down the middle, and she'll record the kill, and that will bring this to a match point. A little discrepancy at the net there. I'm not sure what it was from. It was hit by a Minster person, I believe. Not sure we have a replay of that. But it appeared to be hit by Holscher. Tipped on the Laramie side. Right there, and then out of bounds. Looks like they're going to replay the point. So we'll take that one off the board for Fort Laramie and keep it at 23-17.
23-17 is a far cry from 24-17. I mean, 1 point in a volleyball match can mean that much.
So here's Roderman again, back to serve. Picked up by Ivy Wolf, back row. Sharp shot goes far side. No tip, point to Fort Laramie.
Match point.
And now they're at match point as Roderman back to serve again. And that one will be well short of the net. Minster hanging on here, trailing still by 6. They'd have to run 6 in a row here.
Well, they have the right person serving.
I've seen crazier things happen. That brings Ava Sharp back to the service line for the Wildcats. Gets it across. Overplay to the Minster side, again at the net. Holscher will go for that one, knock it down. It's still getting volleyed around, and somehow Minster gets it across. Maurer pushes it across. Boy, I've seen some close battles in the net, but this is crazy. Like, they're all right there, and that will take care of it. As you can hear the crowd behind us.
Holscher with her 11th kill.
Puts the kill away and the match. Laramie takes it 3 sets to love. We'll be back with a post-game wrap-up here on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us!
Welcome back to Fort Laramie, where the Redskins are victorious in 3 straight sets over the Minster Wildcats by the scores of 25-23, 25-17, and 25-18. Matt, it was a well-fought ball game match, but Fort Laramie definitely did what Coach Rogers had talked about, which was pushing the tempo, playing at a consistent, fast pace. And you could definitely see it in sets 2 and 3.
Yeah, Minster was trying, just constantly chasing. They let them out the gate quick, and as soon as Fort Laramie gets up on you by 4 or 5 points, it's going to be hard to come back this season.
Yeah, they definitely have a nice ball team. You mentioned earlier, a lot of youth they played last year, and now that's starting to show off in a big way. And I think both these teams are going to have a good season. They're both going to recover. I think, and have better seasons than they did last year as far as records. How that tournament run goes after that, it's tough to tell around here because there's a lot of very good teams. But I think both these teams will have good seasons as they move forward.
Yeah, I agree totally. I mean, seen a lot of good players out there today. Both the liberos, Macy M. Wally and Emily Stubbs, just constant dig. I mean, so both teams really got a good start there. And then with the kills between Ava Sharp for the Minster side and Kenzie Holscher On the Fort Laramie side, you know, one had 8, the other one had 11, but then you can go on to the player of the game, you know, is pretty much Ava Schultes, 13 kills, had an ace. She was running that wheel route, or doing straight up hits, I'm sorry. Wasn't doing the wheel, that was on the other side, but just phenomenal play by her. Just a sophomore.
Definitely. Like you said, some really good plays all the way around. What you pretty much grow accustomed to when these two teams get together. There's going to be some good volleyball and or whatever sport they're playing. It's very competitive, and then tonight was no exception. So again, congratulations to the Fort Laramie Redskins. They moved their record to 3-1 in the season, and the Minster Wildcats to 1-1. I'd like to thank our director, Bryce Hamrick, his assistant, Patrick Toller, our camera person, John Schwederman, my partner, Matt Everidge. My name is Greg Burning. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening.